Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. My name is Masha and I was working as a cabin crew for more than 2 years. Today's video we're gonna be talking about applying for Saudia Airlines cabin crew job. Every single day I've been receiving those messages, Masha, when they will start hiring again, Masha, how we can apply, and so on and so on. Honestly, it's true, I want to help you guys, but that's why I'm recording this video so I can just tell you, go and check that out, and I don't need to answer to everyone exactly the same thing. The truth is, Saudia Airlines is hiring now, but only Saudi people. What that means? They are hiring only in Saudi Arabia for female and male cabin crew. So unfortunately, they are not coming to your country still, and I don't know when they will come. But I'm just hoping, like you are, that is going to be very soon. Before we start talking about it, please subscribe my channel because every single week you have a new video about aviation, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up and put the notification button on. So let's get started. The video is going to be in 2 sections. Why? Because I want to talk about first the documentation that you need to bring in order to get to the interview of Saudia Airlines cabin crew job. So the first thing, we will be talking about documentation. What is the necessary thing that you need to bring while you are applying for this job? Okay, obviously we're gonna start from a high school diploma. As you already know, in my previous video, I'm gonna leave it here so you can watch it. I was talking about requirements for Saudia Airlines, and you really need to fulfill all those requirements. And one of those requirements is high school diploma. High school diploma is a must, guys, and you need to have it. You don't need to have a college diploma, but you need to have a high school diploma. And when you are applying for this job, this is what you need to bring. The second thing is CV. CV is very important, you guys. I'm always advising people that I'm helping that CV should be on one side. It should be with your beautiful picture, and it should be only with the previous experience that is strictly connected to the cabin crew job. What that means? That means that, for example, in a cabin crew job, because it's a customer service job, then you need to put in your CV everything that you did in the customer service, or for example, first aid, whatever you did and had experience with that. You understand what I'm saying? So yes, CV really needs to be connected with the job that you are applying. And my advice to you is, don't put a lot of things, put the most important ones, and some other things that you think that you should mention, you can mention during your interview. When it comes to English test certification, it's not necessary. If you have it, well, that's a plus. But if you don't have it, you don't need to finish it in order to apply for this job. Nowadays, a lot of girls, they've been asking me, Masha, what is this proficiency English test that we need to take in order to apply for this cabin crew job? Honestly, when I was applying, I didn't have to do that. Now, they are searching this proficiency English test from Saudi people so they can be sure that they really do speak English. And I think that's a really great idea. But if Saudi is hiring somewhere else around the world, I don't think that English test would be necessary. So don't panic. It's okay if you have it, but it's also okay if you don't have it. You can apply. Next thing that you are bringing when you are applying is, of course, your pictures. They need to see how do you look like. So I'm not sure about the exact numbers of pictures that you need to fill in while you are applying, but you need to have one picture that is small size, like for the passport, and one picture is a full frontal picture of yourself. And I can give you some advices. Back then, I didn't have the most amazing white background when I was taking my pictures, and you know, like, that's a funny story because my mom and dad, they were like holding some I don't know, like blanket white or something like that behind me, and I was standing there, you know, like smiling and posing, and that was really sweet. And I can show you here my picture. It's really I mean, the worst, but you can see I'm wearing nice clothes, I did a nice makeup, I'm having a nice hairstyle, I'm smiling, I'm looking positive, and that's what is the most important thing. The documentation that you need to bring in, the important thing is also a copy of your passport or your ID national card. It depends in which country they are going to hire, and those terms can really change. Just read the whole paper when they are asking for some requirements, and you will know what you will have to do. Guys, one disclaimer: all your documentation needs to be in English, strictly only in English. Please remember that. Second thing that is really important in this video is Skype interview that you will be doing when you send all those documentation. This Skype interview will last like 10 or 15 minutes, and in that interview you will be asked some really basic questions. Why they are holding that interview? Because they want to check your level of English. They want to see your attitude, they want to see how positive you are, they want to see the way you're speaking and the way you're looking, and so on. So in 1 minute they can see every single thing on you, and that's why the first impression is really important, guys. That interview, it's nice to have a business clothes and to have your hair down. It's 100% okay, you don't need to wear it in a bun, you need to have a nice makeup because you will have a video Skype interview. And I remember in my Skype interview my camera didn't working, and I was so afraid, and I was like, oh my god, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna lose this job because of this crazy camera. Why it's not working, you know? But sometimes bad things can happen, and that's really fine. And I want to thank that girl Milena. She was interviewing me, and she had so much patience with me, and I'm so grateful for her, because without her I wouldn't be accepted. So yeah, sometimes when some bad things happen, just don't panic, you know. Those recruiters, they really do have compassion and empathy with you, and they will do anything they can just so you can pass. 3 questions that they asked me were like, why would you like to be a flight attendant? And my answer was really honest. It wasn't like one day, oh my god, I dreamed about this job like for my whole life, and my dream is to travel around the world and blah, because every single girl is telling that, you know. So my answer was like this. I told them, to be honest, I never wanted to apply for this job, but I realized that I can work with people, and I'm really good at that, and I have an empathy for the people. And because I love to travel and meet new nationalities and culture, I think this job is a great opportunity for me. I know I can be a really good fit for this role. As you can see, I was really honest, and I didn't want to talk about a lot of nonsense. I just wanted to be straight and to tell them what I have and what I got, you know, and just talk about the things that you have on your CV that are connected to the cabin crew job. Second question was like, tell me about yourself, what is your education and everything. And in that time I was still finishing my College of Tourism. So I told them that I was on my 3rd year of college, and you know, I've never had a real job before this. I've never had the one serious job, and you know, moving away from my country and everything. But somehow deep inside me I felt that I am ready to change my life and to give my best to serve people people, you know. I love to please people, and of course in some normal way, you know. But I think that they somehow saw that in me, that like I'm so ready to accept this job and to go there and to start my new life, because you know, even though I didn't want that deep inside me, I really wanted. So yeah. The third question was, are you willing to relocate in Saudi Arabia to live there? Are you okay with the different religion, nationalities and everything? And also in that answer I was so super honest, because I was dancing the folklore, like national dance in Serbia, like for 15 years, and we were traveling around Europe a lot, and we were also meeting a lot of different nationalities. So since I was like 7 years old, I met a lot of different people, and that brought so much happiness in my life. So that's what I told her, like, I love to meet new nationalities and new people. I was raised like that, and that was the most amazing thing in my life, because I could saw how the other people think and the walk and speak, you know, and that was so interesting to me. And I really do have a lot of friends that are from all around the world. So my answer also was something that I think that they saw in me, like, okay, she's already 100%, we need to give her a chance, you know, because I was like kind of confident. I was confident in myself what I wanted, but I was not confident in my English. And just don't do that. Like, if you are not even speaking your English very well, just be aware that it's 100% okay if you are not speaking like native English, and if you have some that's 100% okay when it happens, but also you need to practice at your home, guys. I know that's something you don't want to hear, but you gotta do it. So if you want this job, work on it. After all these questions, she said, like, Masha, it was nice talking to you. We will be emailing you if you pass this interview, then you will be called to final interview. And of course, I got called. So I got an email and I went to my final interview, and so on and so on. So the final interview and all those the most important things that you need to know is going to be in the next video, so I won't bother you much longer. Thank you for watching, guys, my video. Please give it a thumbs up. Also put in the comments down below what would you like to hear from me about aviation things. And please remember that I'm not in Saudi Arabia anymore, and I'm not working anymore as a flight attendant. I quit my job in December, and that was the hardest thing in my life, but that's what I had to do so I could continue living my dreams and my life and starting my own business. Before we wrap these things, I want to mention something that I'm making my very first own blog where you will have a lot of articles about aviation, and I'm so super excited about that. In the following few months, you will have a chance to see my online ebook and maybe some workshops about aviation where you can learn a lot more than my videos, of course. And of course, you will be informed about every single thing. I hope those information really helped you guys, and don't forget to subscribe this channel, because next week you will have a chance to see a final interview video, so don't forget about that. And I just cannot wait to record that video for you guys, because I'm having so much fun doing this. Thank you for watching, love you so much, bye bye, see you next week.